Salam everybody, my name is Terrifiger and welcome to Devastated Dreams. This is the game that was made by the same people who made Neverending Nightmares, and apparently this, I don't know if this was supposed to be a sequel to Neverending Nightmares or just made in the same kind of vein, but while Neverending Nightmares was more delving into like insanity with regards to sleep and stuff, or something, I don't know, there's more to the story than that. This one is supposed to be insanity delving into insanity regarding childbirth themes. And that means that this will probably get very, very messed up, more so than Neverending Nightmares. Maybe not in terms of visuals, but in terms of themes, but I guess we'll see. The game is just a demo because it like, as you can see down there, copyright 2015. And my webcam's hiding it, but like I'll just move it down right now, and like you see way up there it says back us on Kickstarter. Just go back up there now. It was supposed to be a thing like back us on Kickstarter, yes. It was supposed to be just like with Neverending Nightmares with its demo, it ended up needing a Kickstarter to finish Neverending Nightmares. They tried to do the same thing here with Devastated Dreams, but it never ended up getting funded, so all we're left with is just the demo. Press A or left mouse to begin, so left mouse. Yeah, it's still early in development. This demo is rough around the edges, but we feel that it gives an idea of what we want to create. We can't make the game without you. We need you to back the project so we can afford to finish it. We also need your feedback. Tell us what you like and what you think needs work. We look forward to hearing from you and hope you enjoyed Devastated Dreams. Headphones. Yeah, I'm using headphones. Yes. Controls. WASD, interactive space, sprint is left shift, turn item on or off is F. Mash the interact button to struggle. Oh god. Okay. And the lady is pregnant. Okay. Yeah, it's got a very similar kind of movement style. The area, the environment is still very sketchy drawn, but it's sketchy drawn with more thicker and bolder lines and with more shading and stuff. So the art is definitely improved. Oh man, okay, interact. I'm gonna take you with me. Now I have a light. F. It's on, but I'm not really aiming it very well. I can't. Okay, so I need to look for a key, I'm guessing, but I didn't really see anything else that was interactable. I know, and with, and this makes sense now. With Thomas, he has asthma, so he wasn't able to run very much before having to stop to catch his breath. With her, I'm betting does not have asthma, but she's pregnant, so she can't, like, run very much without having to stop and catch her breath quickly. So that makes sense now. I don't know why her eyes are, like, default going in derpy directions, but okay. So what do I do to... Oh. Okay, so F is to like use interact with my selected item, turn it on or off, but right click can also do that. And left click is also interact as well. Okay, perfect. Is there anything that I can interact with? Literally anything? Oh my gosh. Well, seems like I can't even get out of the room. Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait, up there. There's something way up there. Up there, I can see it. There you go. That's what it was. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. Now I know why she was aiming it down. It's my mouse. My mouse controls it. That's cool. That's better than just the candlestick that we got with Neverending Nightmares. And in there, that game took place in more of like an 18th century period. In here, there's actual electricity. So it's like closer to our time period. Not that it is our time period, obviously, because it was still made in 2015. But yeah, I really do like the way the shadows look. The shadows before were very sketchy drawn with like a pencil or something. Here, they're sketchy drawn not really sketchy drawn at all, actually. They're more just like smudges with ink and stuff. It looks good though. Okay, let's get in here. What's in here? Is there anything we can use in here? Any intractable items or something? I can, Oh, yeah, there's something here. Hello! And notes, too! That's an improvement over the Neverending Nightmares. That didn't used to have notes. Jericho. Ephraim... I don't know how to pronounce that. Ephraim keeps waking me up in the middle of the night saying he heard a tick-tick. I told him that Aswangs aren't real, but he still wakes me up. I think he just misses his dad. Is there any way he could come home sooner? Your absence hasn't just been rough and F. Will you at least think about it? Your loving wife, Mary Rose. The fact that I can just walk into this house, like walk down the road from my house into somebody else's house, tells me that that is probably... that Mary Rose is probably not the name of my character. But if it is, then that means that this is likely to be happening all in her mind. And I don't know why she'd just walk out here like this. I mean, with Thomas, there was more of a direction. He is in a nightmare, and he wants to, like... and he wants to wake up from it. With her, there's not as much direction. It's just, walking. But that's okay. I mean, I'm sure it'll get clearer. I mean, not 100% clearer because, you know, it's still a demo, but clearer than before. It's a shame that the Kickstarter, I'm guessing, like, the Kickstarter for this, like, because of... Oh, no. I got stuck. Space. There we go, okay. So that's what it's for. Was that avoidable? Could I have just moved higher up or further down and then just, like, avoided that altogether or not? I have no idea. But I really do like the art. The art is so much better. I mean, in Neverending Nightmares, it was already great. Okay, there's a way to go Barrio, or there's a way over here. Which way do I go? I don't know, I'm kind of curious what's over here. Because that other way looks like progress. This way does not. I don't know if there's going to be monsters that I'm going to need to run from. But I'm just not running right now. Because I'm wanting to take all of this environment in. This is creepy. This is really creepy. The shadows are, like, even more heavily pronounced around me. And the way they kind of just, like, meld away as I get closer and closer with my light is even better. Ah, yeah, see, it was a dead end. It was a dead end, so this is probably more story-related stuff. Alright, let me in here. So yeah, this is another house with probably another interactable. There's blood. Yes, similarly to, Neverending Nightmares, everything is all black and white with the only colors being interactable things and blood. Okay, there's another note. Dear Linda, I know you don't believe in Aswang, but would you please sprinkle holy water around the crib? Calmly and old-fashioned, but it'd make your poor mother sleep better. I love you and little boo boy, and hope to see you soon. Love, Mom. Okay, so that's two notes now talking about this Aswang thing, and given how... Oh, something just went by the window. Holy crap. Okay, that was a much stronger stinger than the ones in Neverending Nightmares were. Neverending Nightmares, they were, like, more subtle. But in here, it's more, like, in your face. Or, I guess, in your ears. But yeah, there's two notes now talking about this Aswang thing, and given how the holy water it's apparently wanted to use to ward it off, that means that it's probably something of demonic or paranormal force. I don't know, but I have a feeling I'm gonna need to run. I'm not running now because I'm not hearing anything. And if only I could just see more in my environment. Oh. Ew. Okay, just keep going. Just keep walking and you'll be fine. We're gonna go to that other place now. Stuff was not bleeding before. Ick. I don't like the blood dripping. Okay. So if I go... Yeah, now I can go over here. Oh, it's locked! There's a key that I need? Ew. Ew, bloody... Oh, down here! There's a way to go down here! I didn't even see that way. Okay. Well, thank you, bloody trail. So why am I going to burial? I have no idea. Yeah, this is very tense. This is much tenser than, Neverending Nightmares made me. Oh, great, another crossroads. It's giving me flashbacks to when, Thomas was running after Gabby in Neverending Nightmares. There were like branching pathways to go through the woods. Oh, is this just a dead end? Is this a blockade? Oh no, that's not. That was just something in the foreground. My mistake. Is this another house I can enter? You better believe it is. I'm going up. There's also a way to go further on. I also have no idea how long this demo is. And I don't want to just like if I get the key here, I'm not... Yeah, I didn't. Just another note. I was going to say, if I get the key here, if I did, I wouldn't have just, like, immediately went back to that gate to unlock it and stuff. I still would, like, once I leave this house, I still would have gone to the right to see what else there is. Typhoon Yolanda leaves 6,000 dead and 2 million homeless. Wow. The winds of Super Typhoon Yolanda exceeded 200 miles per hour, but the storm surge is what left massive destruction in its wake. All of Visayas felt the force of the super typhoon, but the island of Leyte was hit the hardest with unprecedented destruction. The storm did almost 90 billion pesos of damage, but the pesos. That's a form of currency in like some part of the world, so that is giving a clue as to where this game takes place. I don't know where though. It might be somewhere. But the real toll is the number of lives lost or ruined. Parents watched as their children were carried away by the water. Families who survived lost their houses, their livelihoods, and now no longer have food. The infrastructure of the area was damaged, so roads are blocked and aid workers are having difficulty bringing in food to the survivors. Continued on page A8? A8? So there's A7, A6, A5, etc.? So you mean like I've... Oh, or maybe those are just pages of a magazine and they would have told different stories. That's actually entirely likely. Alright, well hopefully I can find more pages so I can like hear more about this thrilling story. And yeah, let's go right into the darkness, why not? Okay, was that... Okay, on top of that barrel I thought I saw something. Something with color. But no, I didn't. Okay, the trees were shaking there. Something was probably in the trees or among the trees, but I did not see anything with my light. I think it's because that, like, what's ahead of me was still mostly shrouded in black. So I don't know what I was supposed to be scared of. Probably that Aswang thing. I mean, how long is this path? I kind of want to dash, but I also kind of don't want to. Because walking is allowing me to live, and I feel like if I dash, it might trigger that thing to start coming at me or something. It might be like, oh, you're making noise, and then... I don't know. But I'm just wanting to walk. Oh, I'm hearing rustles. Yeah, this is a long path. I'm starting to regret coming to the left. Oh, man. So how is this relating to childbirth stuff? I mean, yes, I'm pregnant, but maybe there's themes. Maybe there's going to be a fetus monster that comes after me like in Resident Evil 8. That would be scary. And in this game's art style, with it being all messed up and deformed, oh, ugh. Okay, what is this? A pacifier! Oh, no! Oh! What? Oh! I had the key. I saw the pacifier, I went to cough up blood, and then after I coughed it up, there was no moment of shock or anything. I was just like, oh yeah, the key. Okay, take it, put it away. Okay, so looking around here, I was intending to find the key somewhere out here. Turns out, no, I had it with me all along. Well, at least I got it out of my system. It's not good for me to have it in my stomach or my throat or wherever it was. I don't believe it was in my lungs. Otherwise, I would have been coughing a lot more. It was a long way. I am wondering if I should dash. I'm kind of wanting to. I'm going to do it. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, that's got color. Is that a... Oh! Space, struggle, space. Holy God, no. I was just pressing space to try to get that thing off me. Oh, man. Yeah, it had like a long tongue thingy. God, that was a bad idea. There were no jump scares like that in Neverending Nightmares. That's a step up that this game has. I mean, jump scares... If there were any jump scares, it would have been due to things that happened to your character from the environment or monsters. It wasn't something of like the screen perspective changed and then immediately there was something coming at you. In here there was, and that was scary. Was that the Aswang? Is it following me? I hope not. I mean, I still had that fork in the road back there, so can I still, Oh yeah, here's a fork in the road. Can I still, like, go down here? Is this gonna lead me somewhere? Oh, I just want to explore every avenue. Granted that there are no more forks in the road, after I explore this way, then I will go back and I will unlock that door to, whoever. Oh, wait, oh, there's another thing. Hello? Hello? Oh, that's me! Angel de los Santos. De los Santos. Man, birth date is September 22nd, 1997. Issue date is August 6, 2014. Expiration date. Okay, so I got... So the issue date, I got this thing. It's School of Nursing, too. I got this thing in 2014... And the birth date was 1997. That means that she is... Wow, like... 15 or 16 years old? That's how old she is? Okay, I don't know why you wouldn't take that with me, but okay. Well, at least I know her name now. And the De Santos tells me that, like... Oh, man. I don't want to guess where she's from in case I end up like offending anybody. I really don't want like anybody out there, any of my watchers who get like offended because like I get something wrong with like Good God, I thought that sound started in my right ear and I thought that something was coming after me. But no, it wasn't. It was just okay. There we go. It just started traveling from ear to ear. Oh, good. A skinny pathway. Don't let that break. Okay. This one's gonna break. Yeah. Ah. Oh, she's not pregnant. What happened? Was that it? Oh, man. If you enjoyed the demo, that was really, really tense. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot to do. I think that the demo for Neverending Nightmares was longer than this one, but for what it was, this was really, really scary. Not a whole lot to do. But the atmosphere was absolutely there, and I would have loved to see how this game would have ended, too. Like, do they still have like a set set plot for this game? Like, do they still know how they wanted it to end and what turns it would take and stuff? Because man, I would have loved to see that. With the thing Devastated Dreams, I'm guessing that like that's related to like yeah, if she's pregnant, she's got like dreams of her child, like, you know, being born and living happy and stuff. But if those dreams are devastated, then probably maybe she ended up getting an abortion or the child died in childbirth, and now she's like going through some kind of trauma-induced nightmare. I have no idea. But yeah, this was really cool. I'm gonna go over it did say to say what you liked about it. So I'm gonna go over all the things that I liked about this demo. And I am going to be making comparisons to Neverending Nightmares just because Neverending Nightmares came out, I think, about a year before this demo came out, and it was made by the same people. So, obviously, the art. The art was really good. Definitely a step up from the visual look of the art in Neverending Nightmares. And that's not to say that the art in Neverending Nightmares is bad, or that it doesn't fit the theme of Neverending Nightmares, because it does. It works great. It's just that this one works better with all the shade, with all the extra shading and stuff, and not just using like cross-hatching to do shading. It's like actual like ink or paper or like lead or something like that. I don't know, something like that. And the darkness of the environment wasn't like all sketchy lines and drawn and stuff. It was actually more like murky inkiness, and that was a lot scarier. Even with you having that little flashlight thingy to guide your path, it still didn't do just like a clear view of what was ahead of you. It was still dark, and it like melded away as you got closer. I liked that. That was good. The girl that we play as, we have no idea what she is, like who she is, or not in terms of name, but in terms of character, because it's just a demo. We didn't really get the chance to see who she is. And she definitely comes from like some native part of the world, or not native to me, but like a part of the world that like, it's not coming to mind right now, but it's definitely somewhere. Pesos, and her last name was like Dele something, I don't know. But that was a good thing. Another thing that I liked was how were like the stingers and stuff. The stingers for triggering jump scares and things in the background and things like that. Like I said, in Neverending Nightmares, the stingers were like quiet and more subtle, and they were more like kind of things. Whereas here it was more like and that makes it more impactful and better in my opinion. I mean, that view of like I look up the tree and the thing is up there and it immediately jumps down on me, that still got me. That still gets me. Like, oh my gosh, that was scary. That was freaky as heck. If there were gonna be more jump scares like that in the game, that would be great. Because on a first run through, you wouldn't be able to know when they're coming because of the perspective change. And in Neverending Nightmares, if any scares were coming, there were no perspective changes. They would just happen in the moment towards your character. But having the perspective change to all of a sudden having something all up in your face, that is more impactful and that is better. And given how there were like themes of childbirth and stuff, this game was liable to have themes that were way darker than Neverending Nightmares' themes were. Because Neverending Nightmares, I mean, both of them, I think at their core, the main character was losing their mind over the loss of their child. With Thomas, he lost, I think, his daughter while the daughter was alive. And in here, this character, Angel, she's lost her daughter before she was even born, and that's gotta be like, that's already gotta be like a harder thing to deal with, especially if it's like if you're playing as the woman who actually would have given birth to the girl, and not just like the woman's boyfriend or husband or something like that. That's why we were playing as her. And they still got that excuse for having the character not run very far right before having to stop and catch their breath. With Thomas, he had asthma. With this woman, she doesn't have asthma, but she's just pregnant, and that's like explanation enough. It wasn't exactly made clear why Thomas couldn't run very much in Neverending Nightmares, and people were making jokes about him being incredibly unfit. Turns out, no, he has asthma, and here, there's no jokes to be made because there's no way you can misinterpret this. She can't run very much because she's pregnant. Makes sense. But oh man, Matt Gilgan back and everybody on Infinitap Games or whoever, this was really cool. And I am so sorry that the Kickstarter didn't get funded and that this game did not get finished. Because, man, I would have loved to see a full game of this. And I looked for a full game of this. I knew about Neverending Nightmares, and then I eventually learned about Devastated Dreams. And then I was like, okay, I'm only finding demos of Devastated Dreams. Is there anywhere where I can find the full game? And I looked online, and I really scoured, but I couldn't find anything. And that's because that it never got properly funded. Which is a huge shame. Because Neverending Nightmares was a brilliant horror game, and I would have loved to see more from these people. They're clearly very good of like making stuff scary, not just in a visceral, gory sense, but also in terms of themes. They tackle themes that other horror games wouldn't dare to stray too close to, or at least most horror games, I'd say. Because if done wrong, then the game could end up being kind of confidential, because confidential. It could have been controversial. It could have been controversial because if you end up doing these darker themes incorrectly. But I have faith that Matt Gilligan back in Infinitap and whoever else works on these games, I have faith that they can tackle those themes really, really well. Because they did so with Neverending Nightmares, and it seems like they did so with this demo for Devastated Dreams as well. And it's kind of funny how Devastated Dreams is actually the name of one of the endings, one of the 3 endings for Neverending Nightmares. There's Wayward Dreamer, Final Descent, and then Devastated Dreams. Or Destroyed Dreams, actually. This one's Devastated Dream, it's something else. But it's still related to the theme of, like, of dreams and the subconscious and stuff. Neverending Nightmares, Devastated Dreams, like, there's a theme here, and... oh man, again, I am so sorry that it didn't end up getting finished, because I would have loved to see it. But if you want to play this demo for yourself, links in the description below. If you find anything in the environment that I missed, like anything moving in the background or anything, because I only caught glimpses of that, not the whole thing, then you can let me know. But man, I would have loved to see this finished. I wish I could have. I wish this got finished. But if it didn't, then, oh well. All I can do is just keep moving forward. So, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you did enjoy the video. Go into the light until we meet again. Salome.